What's up, y'all? So, man, y'all, I'm extremely proud of myself. This is not a flex. I just hope that it motivates people, and it motivated me. But, yeah, I made well over 4,500, in a month. That's, man, I'm so proud of myself. And it took for, me to go to my daytime job, but also my part-time jobs. But I ended up putting in so much work that, like, with the daytime job, it was, of course, like my 40 hours or whatnot per week. But then, like, with my part-time job, I ended up putting in overtime. So, that's 40 hours and more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. And I just been kind of in deep thought, because it's like, that's a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? Because if the daytime job is at least 40 hours, and then the overnight job, or, my security job, if that's my part-time, but I did overtime, that's 40 hours over. So, I did over 80 hours in 1 week. It's just, I'm proud of myself. I was a little nervous because I'm like, man, am I gonna be able to do it? But it's just like mind over matter. If you put your mind to it, you could do anything, honestly, But I am proud of myself. But it's like, man, what can I do to make that type of money again, but it be a little bit easier type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can do that physically, and I physically went into the jobs and things like that, think about just being asleep and making a passive income like that. That's what I'm after, y'all. That is what I'm after. And I ain't gonna lie, it was motivation. It's motivation. And it's like, man, say I had did that. Say I had made over the 4,500, 5 Gs, but then also had a passive income. Whew, that would have been even better. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Just, I do kind of feel sorry for myself in a way, only because I had to work that many hours and so many hours just to get that. But at the same time, I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I was even able to do it. But it's like, man, I want to keep it going. Like, I want that every month. But it's like, that was lack of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it got to be a better way. It got to be a better way. So I've just been thinking about different things and different passive incomes and things like that. And I actually, to be honest, I've been looking into a few things when it comes to, like, passive income. And I mean, this YouTube thing, that's passive income, but I know it's gonna, like, take a little second, only because right now I still have to work on getting 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch hours, just to get monetized. And then, you'll get paid, I think, towards the end of the month and things like that. So I do got goals for it. I do got goals, but I'm gonna keep it pushing when it comes to that. But yeah, the reason why I was able to make, close to 5 Gs in 1 month was because I put in that work, and I put in them hours or whatnot. But I know it's gonna come back around, and it's gonna be a lot easier, and I'm gonna get a lot more. Like, I'm all about manifestation. I'm all about manifestation. And I feel like I done put in my works. It's so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy. I got so many different stories, but I remember. So, long story short, I was 17 years old when I got pregnant with my first son. 17 years old, and I was 18 when I had him, right? And then I was 20 years old when I had my second son. 20 years old. 20 years old when I was pregnant. 20 years old when I had him. Like, he came pretty fast. So now I am 20 years old with 2 kids, and my frame naturally changed. You become a mother. And I know I had, like, some close loved ones that was pretty judgmental. One good thing about it was I didn't really have to work when I had my older sons. I didn't really have to work much. I was able to physically spend that time with them, and I appreciated it. But I had close loved ones that was like, you need to be going to work, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm transparent. I'm gonna be honest. I was, getting state assistance. It wasn't much. It was like $200 a month, but that was more than not having nothing. Getting food stamps, and I was just okay. I didn't have any bills and stuff that I had to pay, so I was able to physically be there with my kids. But I remember some of my loved ones calling themselves having a intervention with me, saying how I have kids and you need to work and this and that. It was just a whole bunch of other stuff, but they didn't really realize, they weren't looking at it from my point of view. I really wasn't worried about nothing though. Like, I've always just been pretty independent and strong-minded, so it really didn't make a difference what they was talking about. But just looking back and looking at what I do, that's how I know that y'all didn't really know me like that. Because y'all sitting here telling me how, my work ethics ain't there, trying to compare me to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And some didn't even have kids. So why are you even talking to me right now? But trying to compare me to them. And it's like, look, don't worry about what I'm doing. And just looking at it from now, what I'm 35, and when they was doing that, it was about, I was like 21, so that was over 10 years ago. Man, my work ethic is there, y'all. Like, I don't play no games. I go hard. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to any of my employers, any of my supervisors, managers, leads. I'm that gal. I'm it. I put in that work, and it's just like, man, you can't worry about who judge you. I'm telling y'all, I get judged all the time. From close loved ones, just outsiders, people who don't really know me, things like that. I just got a different type of aura and personality to me. Like, I'm a tomboy, but a girly girl at the same time. I'm very strong-minded. I'm friendly. Like, I could talk to you, but at the same time, if you're an outsider and I don't really know you, you can't really get to me emotionally. I don't know, I just have boundaries and things like that. But yeah, overall, y'all, I'm motivated, and I hope I can motivate y'all, and I hope something has motivated y'all, because there's money out there to be made. There's money out there. There is. If there's a will, there's a way, y'all. And if you got an idea, make that idea come out and make that dream come true. Make it come true, because I'm on a mission. That was a good month for me. That was a good month, and I wouldn't mind seeing that every month. You know what I'm saying? Every month. But I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm most definitely gonna keep it pushing. Man, it's just like so much things is just floating in my brain. But you wanna know something? Something else that motivates me is when people judge me, or like, say you need help. I'm the type of person, I don't really like asking for help, right? I don't really like asking for help. So if I'm asking for help, I really need it. And sometimes I feel like if I do ask for help, like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like, or seems like, that person could have really helped me, but they really didn't. But one thing that I'm learning and that I'm noticing is, when you're in dire need of help and you feel like that person could have helped you, you're like, dang, I would have helped you out. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back around. It always come back around, y'all. Or like, if somebody do you wrong, it should always come back just in a positive way. Next thing you know, you talking to them and like, man, let me tell you, so they did you wrong, but something happened to them. It's just like, that stuff be happening to me all the time. Or say somebody like play you with some money. You loan them some money out, and then they play you with the money. But then they still struggling on the money. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back around. That money will come back around. I'm telling y'all, it be happening all the time. It happens all the time. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but trust me, that karma is true. The universe works in mysterious ways. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Even like if you're thinking about something constantly, like I know it got to be at least one time that it happened to you, like you steady thinking about something constantly over and over and over again, like you want it so bad, like even if it's something just minor or little, like you want it so bad, and then eventually you get it, like you manifested that, you manifested it. That's why they say that the power of your tongue is strong. Like you gotta watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because just like positivity, you can manifest positivity, you can manifest negativity as well. So I try to just stay away from, negativity and negative energy and behavior and things like that. But and you also want to be able to, make sure that you're surrounded around like-minded people, because once you get on a different level, man, it's gonna be hard to still stay around other people that's not on the same journey or the same level that you're on. So you kind of like just drift apart in a way. But yeah, it's so much out there. I hope that I can really just motivate and encourage y'all. Like I said, if I could think of anything, man, I'm letting y'all know, because people do it for us. Like, man, I'm telling y'all, it's just a different, age, a time of age or whatnot, because back then it may have been where people try to keep their ideas a secret and things like that. But nowadays you do have people who share different things, and you can find it on YouTube as well. YouTube is, I call it the YouTube University. I've learned so much from YouTube that I have learned in a lifetime, but don't regret anything that you're going through. I know that we all go through different things. We've all had, our ups and downs, but just know that's to build your character. That's to build your personality. That's for a reason, because you never know, you may be a testimony to somebody else, and you may help save somebody else. So I feel like nothing really happens, I feel like everything happens for a reason. It's not really a coincidence. And one of my big cousins, he used to say that all the time, like, it's not a coincidence on when things happen and why it happened. Everything happens for a reason. RIP to my cousin. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, just stay motivated. Just stay motivated and try to change some things up. Change your life up. Just try it one time and see how it does. I would say try a couple of times, not just one time. But try it out. It's hard. It is hard, because a lot of us is content and we're used to like routine and things like that. And I am too. I'm gonna be honest, I am too. But what would hurt? What would it hurt if I just tried to switch things up just a little bit? So that's where I'm at. And that's for everything. I mean, it's still some things on my bucket list that I know I need to strive for, like eating better and things like that. But I know all this stuff be easier said than done. I gotta slowly go into it, but most definitely I'm finna document everything, y'all. I'm finna document everything. I'm not playing about none of that. I'm trying to see. I need to see myself. I need to see myself. Not only, people being able to see me, outsiders being able to see me, family being able to see me. I need to see me. And this is the only way that I'm going to be able to see me. This is the only way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know. But that's also why I'm doing this. It's not for just one legit reason why I'm doing YouTube. I have multiple reasons, but don't get it twisted. I'm trying to get that passive income too. I'm trying to get it, and I can't wait till I do. And I feel like it's like I have seen people, go from the bottom and not have a lot of subscribers and things like that, but I haven't came across anyone saying like, okay, as of right now, I have 0 subscribers, and 1 watch hour. Like, I haven't really got to see that. So that's why I'm really trying to do it. Like, I'm trying to make sure that I throw out my analytics, because I'm really trying to prove that I am coming from the bottom. Like, I want to see it as well. But that's why I'm trying to throw out them numbers, because, man, it can become discouraging. It really can. It can. That's why I gotta talk to myself too. I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself as well. Like, in a way, I kind of feel like this is my journal, but I just get to talk it. Makes it a lot easier because at least I don't have to write everything out. But in a way, I do feel like this is my little journal or whatnot. So, yeah, y'all, I don't know, but just making that amount of money, and I know people make way more money. I understand that. But to me, I worked hard for that. I worked hard for that physically. So I'm extremely proud of myself. And it's like, I want more of it. I want more for myself. And I'm trying to see what other ways I can get it and to add to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just on a mission. And I hope that y'all on a mission. And I hope that y'all get to, live out y'all dreams. I hope y'all get to live out y'all dreams, because we most definitely can, y'all. Like, them celebrities, the movie stars, they're normal people just like us, but they pushed themselves and they did other things to get to where they're at. So you gotta start somewhere. You gotta strive somewhere. Yeah, you may start off on YouTube, but you never know. You may be somewhere else, doing conferences and things like that, and being a motivational speaker, or just anything, or, if just anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be the start, but it's not the end. It could just lead up to different things. You may sit there and just start YouTube and figure out that you're an actor or an actress. Like, you just never know. You never know who will come across your videos. You just never know how your life can change. And again, it's not just with YouTube, but it's with your dreams and your goals. Like, even if you started working at like a big company and you became the CEO, or you started your own company, the people who you run across in life, just networking, you just never know. You never know. You can go from living in poverty to being a millionaire or a billionaire. So that's why it's just important to push yourself. It's important to start somewhere. Just give it a try. You gotta try it out. You gotta try. And that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. And I hope that I can, like, motivate my children as well, and show them this as well, that whatever you're thinking about and whatever you're dreaming about, just go and strive and try it out, because you just never know. I'm telling y'all. But yeah, this right here, I'm working on it. Now, I know it could take, everybody limits is kind of different. Their time limits and time frames is different when it comes to the YouTube thing. But I know, like, YouTube gives you up to a year to get monetized. And I believe, because I've been doing research, I believe if you hit that year mark, then your watch hours go down. I think you still keep the subscribers, I believe. But, like, the watch hours leave. That's hard to get 4,000 watch hours. I mean, especially if you're new, starting off and stuff like that. So it's like, to me, I got a year. I started this October 21st, 2024. So I got until October 21st, 2025. So I don't feel like that's an issue with having like a year goal, but I'm hoping and praying that things, change and switch around before the year. But yeah, y'all. Man, I just want to prove to the world that I'm just like an ordinary, normal person, starting from the bottom with just an idea. And don't be too hard on me, y'all. Like, it could take some time, but I'm going to try to stay as consistent as possible, because I know everyone is on that heavy. Like, you have to be consistent. Consistency is a plus. And that's not just with YouTube. That's just in life in general. You have to stay consistent with what you're trying to do. You can't just be halfway in, halfway out. You have to be 100% in. Now, I feel like that's also why it took me a while to even just start this, because I wouldn't have been 100% in. But I most definitely, I'm finna just give it a try. And when I think of something, I'm gonna let y'all know. And we gonna do this journey together, because you never know who you run across. So I may come up with an idea like, you know what? I'm thinking about being an astronaut. I'm really not, but it's just for an example. And you never know who will come across that video and they'll start giving you tips, you know, about different things. Or, you know what, I want to be a model. I don't know where to start, but someone just seeing everything that I'm doing, you never know who will come across it and they like, oh, well, you could do this, this, and that, or come da da da. Like, you never know. So I don't know. It's kind of, I'm kind of surprised at myself that I'm even putting myself out here. You know, I'm already mentally prepared that it's gonna be trolls and things like that, people hating. I go through it anyways with people hating, so it is what it is. But hey, them trolls and people hating, that can help you. It could be a blessing in disguise the way that you take it, you know. But overall, y'all, that's how I made, you know, over 4,500 in 1 month. I put in that works. I did some overtime and everything. It was a lot of lack of sleep, but it's okay because it's gonna come back around and it's gonna turn into passive. You know, I'm gonna be sleep and I'm gonna make that in my sleep. So I can't wait for that moment. But thank you for sticking around, listening to it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification, and I'll see y'all later.